Welcome back, friends. Welcome to the educators, and thank you so much for joining us today. And first and foremost, this person coming into the educators, it literally needs no introduction. Literally
Right.
does not need no introduction. He is a king himself, a king of daytime. So please join me in welcoming our guest for the day, Finkley, Michael Finkley, everybody.
Hey everybody, how are you? How are you? I'm so excited to be here. I really am. Thank you for the invite.
Excited. We are excited. Thank you so much for coming. South Carolina on. It's funny because I interviewed him at the top of the year, and now I'm interviewing you at the end of the year. Ain't that so crazy?
Oh, mind blowing, my friend. Mind blowing. It's all in the circle. The circle of life. The
Yeah.
circle.
Honestly, the circle of life. The circle of life. So I want to ask you this because people, when people watch Michael Finkley show,
Mhm.
they always know Mr. Finkley. They always know Michael Finkley. You know, he interviews big celebrities. He just had a Grammy Award winning singer the other day, movie director, well, BET and all that. So
Exactly.
let me ask you this: how do the viewers know Finkley? How do you resonate? How do Okay, so let's make a scenario about this.
Mhm.
You walk up in the viewer's house. You walk up in their house. You're like, "Hi, I'm Finkley," and you shake the hand and sit down and have a real conversation. How do you introduce yourself to the viewer every day with the Michael Finkley Show?
Oh wow. So I do just that, right? Before I go into, if you're just talking about my show, then I do a brief intro of, what the show will be about, but I give tidbits about myself too, because I want to be that three-dimensional figure
Right.
that people want to see, want to keep on watching. So you have to be
Right.
real. You have to be yourself. And that is what, first of all, that's why I named my show after me, because it's me, but because you're going to get me, and
Right.
that's what I want the viewers to get. It's Finkley, learn more about me. And then, of course, we're going to talk about what else is going on in the show as well. So,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yes.
I hear that. I hear that. Now you have so many things going on in your life right now. I mean, you're just everywhere. You're just doing everything all at once. I possibly don't know how you do it, but you're doing it and you're making it look easy too. You're making it look
Oh, really? Bless
yeah.
your heart. Blessings to you.
Back to you. Back to you. So what's been going on? What has been happening with you, Michael Finkley?
Oh, wow. Where do I start? Well, the show, like I said, I'm in my sixth season, and we
Wow.
just celebrated 3 years of the Michael Finkley Show, April 13th. Yeah. So
Whoa.
the time flew by so quickly. The other night, literally, before I went to bed, I was on YouTube looking at my older shows. I'm like, whoa, what was I thinking? Whoa, I've come a long way
Yeah.
by presentation, as in by my
Mhm.
own appearance, right? I feel like I've gotten better with it when it comes down to hair and makeup
Yes.
and dress and all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah.
And then the guest as well. I
Hmm.
could interview anybody, but
Ooh.
just the persons that come on the show with conversations. I've learned to ask those probing questions that
Yeah.
some hosts are afraid to ask. So digging deeper.
There you
So
go.
I've done that. Stella Awards, red carpet events, just come a mighty long way within my show. And the show started from my consulting firm, my educational consulting firm, because by trade, I'm an educator. I've been one for the past 12 years. I have
Yeah.
a master's in education, or two of them in education, a bachelor's in English. And so, just working towards that goal, right? That personal goal for me.
Hmm.
Um, so within my consulting firm, I go out and do different workshops and sessions. I have my books that persons and students can buy just to assist them in their college and career endeavors. So we're still going to schools and presenting. Bri, I'm at your school this year
Yeah.
doing sessions in the evening on Wednesdays. So that's exciting. Um, and then, I'm back in school as well, working on another
Oh,
degree. Yeah.
I'm through.
I haven't told anyone that.
No, this is my first time hearing. I'm
Um,
like, well, come through.
yeah. So, because, I love education. I love education. I love learning. I love learning.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
you can never, stop learning. If you say you know everything, then I'm scared of you because in life you're supposed to learn and grow with it.
Absolutely.
But all in the midst of that, it all goes back into networking as well with different people. I'm a
Right.
people person. And so I don't mind jumping on the Zoom call or a phone call or a text or email to, have a conversation. I feel that I'm very personable. So, we're going to continue to be that way. And, I'm just focused more than ever on my biggest dreams. I just came out with my new single, Biggest Dream Come True.
His biggest
Dream
dream
come
come
true.
true. Oh,
Oh my, oh my.
it's my
Hey,
biggest dream come true. I love that, by the way. I love
Thank
that.
you so
that song get in my
much.
head every day.
You
I
can
be walking
catch
around
me.
class. I be walking. I be like, oh my, oh my. I'm like, whoa, oh my.
You can catch me right here in the set. Just oh wow, oh wow.
Oh my
It's
God.
my biggest dream come true.
And then sometimes we
That's
be filming shows and teachers be just saying, oh my TJ, film it, man. Come on, man.
just exposing
I
all of
love
me.
that. Oh my word. I'm so glad that I can contribute to your everyday lives.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
always do every
But
day with the Michael
even how
Finkley Show.
that came about, I was having a conversation with someone the other day. If I want to write a song, I'm going to write a song. If I want to write a book, I'm going to write a
exactly,
book. Right?
exactly.
If I want to host a show, I'm going to host a show.
Yeah,
Right? I want to do whatever that feels right to me and not having any
Yeah.
limits. Right? Because people look at me and it's like, you're in education, you're in entertainment, and
yeah. What about it? What about
right, right. I'm just doing what I like to do, just like you do what you like to do. So,
exactly,
um,
exactly.
yeah, I want it all in life because life is too short. Life
Really,
is too short.
exactly.
Really?
So
Yeah.
I want to do it all while I still have time to do it. So
Yes.
I never want
There
to
you
have the
go. There it is. There it is.
never want to have the conversations of shoulda, coulda, wouldas.
There you go. What?
There it is. There it is.
But yeah,
There you go.
I guess that's me in a nutshell right now. What I'm doing currently in my life, in this season in my life.
Yeah. Look at you. Look
Yeah.
at you. Look at you.
I often try to tell Finkley this all the time. I'll be like, "You're one of my biggest mentors and biggest inspirations." I try to tell him this all the time. He be like me, little old me. I'm like, yeah, because it's real because it makes you think like, oh, of course, everybody does this thing here and there, but it really means something with somebody that grew up in the same, you know, forte near you, forte for
Yeah.
you. You know what I mean? Like in that same rope and doing the same thing like you, and is doing it. Come
Yeah.
on, like that has to be an inspiration. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Like I
Really.
said, every time you say it though, Brian, it really means a lot to me because I'm just doing what I love. Um,
Right.
and if someone can be inspired by that along the way of their journey and my journey, then I say that, I'm doing the right thing, right?
You
Not
are.
only for them, but for me too.
Yes.
There
So
you go.
thank you. Thank you
Oh,
for that.
yes.
And you
Real.
mentioned that this is something that you wanted to do, like the Michael Finkley Show. Well, the logo that say behind you right there. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the Michael Finkley. You said that that's been something that you want to do, and so okay. So I have a question. How long do you see yourself doing the Michael Finkley Show?
Hmm.
I feel as long as people have a story and they want to talk, then I'm going to do it. I want to continue to do it. There was a phase, maybe a few seasons ago, where I said to myself, "This is it." I literally season 5. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to stop because I didn't feel that people were getting it.
Yeah.
I invested so much. You know how it is, fellas. When you invest so much, right?
That's true.
You put your time in it, you put your effort in it, you
That's
put your
true.
money in it, right? All these different resources, and are people really getting it? But I had to put that to the side, and it's like, you
Yeah.
know what? I get it,
Exactly.
right? And when I get it, I feel that's all that matters. And so, I'm going to continue. I don't know how long that will be. I can't say it's going to be another 10 years, another 20 years, but I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know. But as long as I'm able to do it, I'm going to continue to talk
There you
because
go.
That's
that's what we
that
need in 2023.
show. So many qualified interviews. How do you feel now at your show success from back then to now?
It feels good. That now that I got over the aspect of are people getting it? I feel that now they are.
Yeah.
I feel now that they are. I always tell people always ask me, how do you get your guests?
Yeah.
How does that process work for you? And, we go into detail of how that works for me. And I always tell them at the end, I never want for guests
Right.
because
Mm.
people, they get it. They're getting it,
Hmm.
right? They see my show and how I put my time into it. I put my
Hmm.
love into it.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
Being that has my name on it, I'm going to do it well.
Amen.
Um,
I hear that.
yeah, that
Amen.
part. You better listen. I had a conversation today with a reality star. We were talking on the phone, and he was basically telling me, he's like, "Hey, I love the way your promos are, your color scheme, and all this. It's just so sharp." I'm like, "Wow,
Me too.
people get it, right? People get the
Yes.
interviews of me asking those rough and tough questions. I'm not afraid to go there,
Ooh.
because if I want to know, other people want to know."
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm excited about where my show is, and where it's going in the future. Um, I don't want to be on, um, you know, virtual forever, right?
Yeah.
So, my ultimate goal is to go into someone's network, right? A major network,
Yeah.
like
Head into existence.
as I'm saying it, it's going to come because it's out there now.
Exactly.
My
Exactly.
case,
Yes.
ABC, CBS, Fox, whatever, right? They're going to see and say, I'm going to take a chance on this young man because he has
I would
something.
love to see that.
Me
Oh, it's
too.
going to happen, sir. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. So that's where we are. But I am so excited about where the show is now. I really am.
Me
It
too.
just, I
Me too.
literally cry when I watch myself on TV. Literally,
Oh,
I do
Wow.
because it's my biggest dream come true.
I love
Hey, there you have it.
I had to
that.
throw that in there.
Yeah. I love that. I really do. Because it is your biggest dream come true.
Yes,
And
it
it's
Mhm.
is.
true.
It
Yes.
is. It
It's
Yes.
is.
testimony.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Here it
Now,
Yeah.
now, 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 look, now we're getting real now. We're getting real.
What's going
We,
on?
we're getting real. Okay, so now you have a job, Michael Finkley Show. You
Mhm,
there every Monday
mhm.
to give people what they want, to give people what they need, because that's what we need. We need the Michael Finkley Show, okay? We don't know what we would do on Mondays without the Michael Finkley Show,
English.
okay?
Oh,
Am
wow.
I right, Brian? Am I right? I'm on.
Ooh.
Okay, so what's your favorite part about doing the show, and what's your least favorite part about doing the show?
Yeah.
I would say my favorite part is actually talking,
Okay.
um,
Hmm.
actually doing the interviews, having those conversations. I remember someone asked me the other day, "What's been my most impactful interview?" No, 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 no. They said, "What's your best one? Who's your best one?" I'm like, I don't have a best. Because all my guests bring me something that I can apply to my daily life too.
Yeah.
But my most impactful one was Grammy nominated comedian and actor Lavelle Crawford. And at
Yeah.
the end of that interview, he said that once he retires from comedy, he wants to start a church and save souls. That's what he said. I'm like, wow, that really blew my mind because just seeing him and what he does, you would have never guessed that. But at the end of it, he was real, he was honest, and that's what he wants to do. And I tell you, because I've never heard that in an interview that I've seen him in, he said that.
Mhm.
So now my interview is on his website. You go to his website. I'm the only like interview type. Look, Brian's doing it. Look, I'm the only interview type, platform that he put on his website. Like he could have put any other big name, but he chose mine, and I'm so grateful for it. And that I don't have any words. I'm just grateful. But that's my favorite part in learning about people. Like Anthony Dalton II, he said his son saved his life.
Oh wow.
He was going through a rough time. His father passed away years ago. His mother had just passed away, and he was about to take his own life. But his son came, and he said, literally, this is why I'm still here. It's because of my son.
Wow.
I love it. I love it. People find themselves here. So that's my favorite part in learning about people and talking. Because I say a prayer every time before I turn on this camera. I say, God, I want the person that's interviewing to get something from it. I want to get something from it. And the people that will watch this later, I want them to get something from it as well.
Yeah.
So it's been working. It's been working. That prayer that I prayed has been working. I would say my least favorite part is the whole behind the scenes stuff of editing. Um, editing. I have an awesome graphic person that does my graphics and stuff, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. I'm working towards even more so now about the whole social media aspect. I have someone that does things for the Finkley experience, but for my show, I post everything for my show and everything. So those are my favorite, not so favorite things to do, because I feel like I'm taking away from something else that I could be doing more constructively. But yeah, but I feel that that's not gonna. Those things will be filled soon. Someone will come and say, I want to do this for you, Finkley. So I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. If you're watching, come now. But yeah, I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did you find it, Brian?
Huh?
Did you find it?
I did. I did. Literally. Up there.
Up there.
Bill Crawford.
Yeah.
One of my favorites. I'm not gonna lie, one of my favorite comedians.
I know.
One of my favorite comedians.
It's amazing. He rags on his stuff before others can.
Ooh.
Yeah. He comes to himself before you can come to him. Because I'm gonna talk about myself first. You can go talk about me. Because I know me. That's always what I get from him.
Yeah.
He's always talking up, he's always picking on himself. I want to pick on me before you can.
Exactly.
Oh,
that's true. That's true. All right. Now, real quick before we go, now.
Oh, leaving?
Yeah. Sadly, we gotta. This is only a one show. What? Okay, real quick. What upcoming projects can we expect?
Y'all want all the tea. So,
put him on spotlight. Cam guy, put him on spotlight.
You know what? I'm at a loss for words. I'm working on the show will last until late June. So you get to see a birthday celebration. I've never done that before. And in the future, you will see this is going to look a little differently next time. You probably see it in season 7, which is starting in late September. So you will see. I'm not changing it too much, but there's going to be some new looks. But also too, we've been invited to some like other red carpet events that we'll be posting soon. This weekend, actually, I'm headed to Atlanta for a Power of Podcast forum where I get to talk about the show and how I do different things on my show. And I get to perform my song as well at this event. So that's exciting. But yeah, you may see. But yeah, that part. Of course, you're going to see some amazing individuals as well that I'll be interviewing. I'm not going to name some right now, but in the future, like on Monday's show, you have Courtney Glade who is the director of the reading on BET Plus. We
Mhm.
started on Meek. He was able to work with Lee Daniels as well,
Yeah.
and rising country artist Tony Evans Jr., which he just was on the Tamron Hall show, daytime show, for the first time nationally singing. So he's
Yes.
about to blow up
Yeah.
as well. So he's going to be on Monday's show as well. So just be on the lookout, because
Yes.
sometimes I don't know. I don't know when this phone rings. I don't know what PR person. Um, I don't know what. I don't know who's going to pick up. Who's going to. I don't know.
Right. Right. You just
Right.
surprise.
So I just got a call. I got an email today about a famous gospel artist that said they want on my show. So be on the lookout for that. I'm not going to name no names,
Aha! I love
Uh-huh.
but
that.
be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for that.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart. He not gonna give no names. Smart.
No names,
No,
no
he ain't
names.
gonna
I'm
say
surprised.
because
So when you on the IG page of Michael Finkley or Facebook or Twitter or whatever, TikTok, when that thing says on the next Michael Finkley, be on the lookout, because that's how
On
you're
the
gonna find
next,
it.
Mike Finkley. There you
Yeah.
go.
you gotta watch.
There
You
you
gotta
go.
watch.
You gotta watch.
You gotta watch.
No, you can't skip. You gotta watch the full
You
thing.
gotta watch.
You gotta watch.
Yeah. Watch the full thing.
Oh, and also too, I want to mention this. I must say, I want to give a special shout out to Timothy Clifton.
Mm-hmm.
He does Motivational Mondays for us every Monday. He's also based out of Texas. I found him a few years ago on IG, and so young but powerful message. And he's been rocking with me ever since. Every time my season's up, I'm like, "You want to come back?" He's like, "Yes, I want to come back." So special shout out to him. He's been fantastic on the show, and just giving that wisdom that we need to start our week off. So
Yeah.
shout out to you, Tim. Shout out to you.
Everybody, the Michael Finkley Show airs every Monday. All right, every Monday, 12 Eastern, 11 Central. All right? Be
Yeah.
there Mondays for the motivation, for the love, and of course, watching all these dreams come true.
True.
The Michael Finkley Show, again, airs Mondays,
Mondays.
12 noon, 11 Central. Only
Yeah.
on YouTube, U42, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts. And
Ooh.
I'm missing a lot of names, CTR Media. And am I missing something?
You got it. You covered it all.
Oh.
He said you got it. He said you got it.
Appreciate you so
Have
much,
any
Mr. Finkley.
questions, so go to our website, michaelfinklyshow.com. But yes, I think
There
you so
you
much
go.
for having me.
Michael Finkley, yeah, michaelfinklyshow.com. Go to michaelfinklyshow.com. Everybody, Finkley!